Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Thursday, March 21st, 2024. I am Fredicia Liebert. Under the theme Promoting Sustainable Agriculture for a Resilient Future, the Ministry of Agriculture is hosting its 28th Agri-Expo. The exhibition of the products of farmers and stakeholders in agriculture commenced with an opening ceremony on Thursday, March 21st at the ETW Park. The ceremony was chaired by Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Hughie Sargent, while Director of the Department of Agriculture, Randy Elliott, made the welcome remarks.
As you journey on the grounds today, you're seeing some over 117 booths. These booths are just not persons who are directly linked with agriculture, but this shows the confidence that the private sector and the island of Nevis have within the sector. And I must say thank them for being here. I must say thank you to our prime sponsored bank, the National Bank of St. Kitts and Nevis, who would have came on board so willingly this year because of the product, and they would have seen the hard work that we are doing here. This is just not a show. It is an experience. It's an opportunity for us to showcase and to show the people of Nevis what are we doing here in agriculture.
Government officials, representatives of embassies of the Republic of Cuba and the Republic of China, Taiwan, the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, and other allied agencies are among those attending the two-day event. The Honorable Eric Evelyn made the feature address as the Minister of Agriculture.
We are indeed delighted to have you with us this morning as we officially launch the 2024 edition of Agri-Expo. And it is indeed a proud moment for me and for all of us in the ministry and the Department of Agriculture as we today and tomorrow showcase everything agriculture and more to not only the Division community, but to the community in St. Kitts and to the community across the region. Visit all of the booths. See what we have on offer. See what we have on sale. And ensure that you patronize and patronize well. I can assure you that we have 2 days that will thrill you. 2 days that will excite you. 2 days you will get education from. And we invite you to indulge in what we have to offer over the next 2 days, and you will have a very memorable experience. If you come today, we invite you to come back tomorrow. And so, with those few words, it gives me immense pleasure in declaring Agri-Expo 2024 officially open.
Meantime, Agri-Expo 2024 is being held under the patronage of agro-processor Valerie Ermin Hendrickson.
Val, as she is affectionately known, has been involved in agriculture for most of her life, doing backyard gardening, floral arrangements, as well as arranging fruit baskets. Her most significant contributions, however, have been through agro-processing. She has been a commercial agro-processor since 2003 after successfully completing a 10-day course in agro-processing at the Caribbean Industrial Research Institute, Cariri, in Trinidad. Over time, her catalog of products has extended to include jams, jellies, wines, juices, pepper sauce, chutney, dried fruits, pepper vinegar, and seasoning. All of her raw materials are locally sourced, with most of the fruits being grown in her backyard garden, a feat she is extremely proud of. She boasts of never missing an agriculture open day or Agri-Expo since she started selling when she joined Miss Isaac selling flowers. Val is thankful to God Almighty for her many talents, the Ministry and Department of Agriculture for their support over the years, her customers, well-wishers, and support team. She also expresses an interest in sharing her knowledge of agro-processing and training persons to set up businesses in the field. We say thank you to Mrs. Hendrickson for her stellar contribution to the agriculture sector and her continued participation in Agri-Expo.
The Honorable Eric Evelyn presented Hendrickson with a token of appreciation from the Ministry of Agriculture. Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, will host his next press conference on Wednesday, March 27th. The press conference will be held at the Cabinet Room on the second floor of the Social Security Building at Pinnis Estate. Premier Brantley will provide an update on matters pertaining to Nevis, and members of the press will have the opportunity to ask questions. The Premier's press conference will be broadcast live from 2 p.m. on Nevis Television, NTV Channel 99, Nevis Television Facebook page, and Nevis Newscast YouTube channel. Still to come.
So we have the Defence Force, our reigning champions. We have a new team, the Country Pacers. We have TDC, and we also have the Ministry of Health.
The details right after this break.
Celebrating culture, embracing our history. It's Culturama 50, July 25th to August 6th. It's the Caribbean's greatest summer line. See you there.
Welcome back. The St. Kitts and Nevis Restaurant Week Committee is calling all food enthusiasts to help select the star ingredient for this year's Restaurant Week. The choices are banana, which brings a tropical twist to every dish, carrot, which adds a delightful crunch to every bite, and papaya, which is bursting with juicy flavors. This is your chance to make a flavorful impact, so cast your vote now. Engage with your fellow foodies, rally your friends, and help choose the show-stopping themed ingredient. Visit St. Kitts Nevis Restaurant Week Facebook page to participate in the themed ingredient poll. Meantime,
Restaurant Week, save the date please, will be from July 11th to 21st this year, and we are asked to get involved and to go out and patronize, of course, the restaurants. We are asked to note that the Ministry of Tourism, in collaboration with Carib Breweries, will be holding in Nevis our very first Grill Fest competition. That will be on May 25th. So all of the experts out there at grilling, get yourselves together.
Premier of Nevis and Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Mark Brantley. 4 relay teams are slated to traverse the island from Brickhill to Bath Plain on Saturday, March 23rd, as they compete in the 5th edition of the Half Island Run Relay organized by SKN Moves Nevis Chapter. Sheila James, coordinator of SKN Moves Nevis Chapter, provides the details.
At 6 a.m., we kick off from Brickhill by Dick's Bar. Then we head over for the first handover at Butler's Esme's Bar. The second handover will be from Esme's to Fothergill's. Third handover from Fothergill's to Market Shop, Hannies Road. Fourth handover from Market Shop to Brownhill Gap, and then we finish from Brownhill Gap at the Fit Wellness Grounds for the presentation and award ceremony. We have 4 amazing teams taking part this year in this activity. So we have the Defence Force, our reigning champions. We have a new team, the Country Pacers. We have TDC, and we also have the Ministry of Health.
The SKN Moves Nevis Chapter also thanks Sherry's Beauty World, the Phenomenal Spa, Fit Wellness Center, the NIA's Health Promotion Unit, Pemberton's Gifts and Cards, TDC, SL Horsfords and Company Limited, Turtle Time Beach Bar and Grill, Zanzibar, Cool Blends, and Passions Restaurant for their contribution to the upcoming Half Island Run Relay. Meantime, SKN Moves Nevis Chapter is also inviting the general public to its inaugural 5K Bike Sprint Relay, slated for Sunday, March 31st.
This is a brand new activity to the calendar of all our events for this year, 2024. And I'm proud to announce that we do actually have 6 teams and we have 6 businesses that will support those teams. Now, this event, as I said before, starts on Sunday, the 31st of March. It's a bank holiday, so come on out in your numbers and support the teams. They will leave the TDC car park and they will head directly to the Four Seasons Resort. They will take the hairpin bend and they will come straight back into town, around the bus, back into TDC and hand over to the first leg. There are 3 laps. We then conclude at the TDC car park for presentations and awards. So come out in your numbers and support these events. We really need you on board to support our athletes.
The 6 teams which will be participating in the relay are Sunshine, sponsored by 32 Pearls, Dynamic 3, sponsored by Sequip Construction and Equipment Rentals, the Trios, sponsored by Lefco Equipment Rental and Construction Company Limited, St. Kitts and Nevis Defence Force, sponsored by Power Kai, Power Forward, sponsored by Bodies Restaurant, and the NIA's Information Technology Department, sponsored by Pen and Paper. For further information on the events, contact Sheila James at 469-5521, extension 6393, or 469-8010. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Freddie Librard. Thank you for viewing.